Hey, good afternoon, guys. I'm coming in here just for a quick tryout. I want to try this Skype to see if anybody can call in while we're live on the air and see if I can make this happen. Let me see if I can I'm going to paste this over. How do I share this? I'm always forgetting how to do this stuff. Let me go over here and see if I can. I want to get somebody to call in and see if I can get somebody live in here, just chatting with me. I was going to talk about. I got my gold toner in today, my Tetanol gold toner, and my my big burrito paper, and I was going to chat about that and some of my fine art burrito paper too. But moreover, I wanted to just see if I could get somebody in here to do a quick chat, if you will. So if you have Skype, give me a call at 3. Yeah, I'm going to give you my phone number, right? I got my stuff. I'm going to close that down. Give me a Skype call at Quinn Jacobson, all together, all lowercase, and I'll try to pick up your call. And hey, Pat, good to see you, buddy. If you have Skype, you can call up, and I'll take your call, and we'll try to do some live chats on air here to see if it works. I wanted to do this before Saturday, so if we get going and it works, I'll definitely use this Saturday. Let me pop this in my Facebook page here and see if I can get anybody to hop over here that has Skype that can do this. It'd be kind of fun, I think. Let's see if that'll work. Yeah, I can get that in there, I think. So let me wait for a caller. I'll wait on a call and see if I get a call. And take a call. We will proceed on as normal here, though. So this is Saturday. You probably saw the posts, right? I'm going to print 4 of my Ghost Dance negatives. I just selected a couple of landscapes. I think I did. Anyway, a couple of still lifes, a couple of landscapes, whatever. I'm going to explain in the video Saturday what those images are. They're from my Ghost Dance project. If you're not familiar with that, I did a body of work here in Colorado on Native American massacre sites. And I decided it'd be a great thing to do printing out live. And then with those prints, I'm going to do, and I'm going to do it on the fine art burrito paper, the stuff that I may try. I don't know. I might try one on the Canson here too. I have both the 8.5 by 11 and the great big. This is 13 by 19. I just got in today. They're both great for Collodion chloride paper. And the Tetanol toner, I wanted to talk to you about that, the gold toner. This is the last liter that's available. They've stopped production on it, which is just breaks my heart. I hate when this stuff happens. G. McGee said, oh, no worries. If you don't have Skype, I'll just wait till somebody comes in that does have Skype and they can ring me up and we can give it a try. I thought it'd be fun to try it. It'd be neat to have people talking rather than reading chat and a text, and I can't really, it's a little more interactive. You guys should download Skype. It's free. Get an account. You can call in. We'll do kind of a little talk show thing. Be a little more interactive, I think. I get tired of hearing myself talk to a computer. I must look crazy if you were to observe this here, what I'm doing. But get Skype. Download it. It's free. My account is Quinn Jacobson, all lowercase, all together. You can find me there. Buzz me up anywhere you're at in the world. It's no problem. But this breaks my heart. Tetanol Gold Toner. This is my favorite toning for pot paper. You'll see it Saturday. I just got this today, and I got this other package yesterday from Freestyle. Freestyle's a great company. They're wonderful. I love them. They do me well. And she told me on the phone the other day, this is our last liter, and they've stopped making it. So I think if you're in the UK or in Europe, you might be able to find that. This is made in Germany. I should have loaded up on this stuff while I was there, but I didn't. Now I'm going to have to go to a borax kind of base, a gold tone. There's some good pop toners out there, but this is my favorite, and you'll see it on Saturday how well it works. But so these are the struggles we go through in these historic printing out processes and these historic processes, photographic processes, period. It used to be that if you were a film, I used film for many years, processed film, black and white, C41, E6, all formats, all the way up to 8x10. And they'd stop making a paper. They stopped making a certain type of film or whatever, and it was a heartbreaker. It just screwed your whole. I work on these long-term projects, right? These lengthy, multi-year sometimes projects, and it breaks it just broke my heart every time. Oh, we're not going to make this film anymore. Oh, we don't have that size paper. April says she loves freestyle. They have done yeah, they're great. Freestyle's been really good for me as well too. I used to get this is very expensive, but I'm willing to pay for it because of the quality of the print, and you'll see it Saturday. It's amazing. So these are going to be kind of special, but Freestyle's hooked me up all over these years with all that. Oh, there it is. There's the price on it right there. Can you see that? Not cheap. It used to be about $125. Hey, buddy, you want to come up here? Come here. My cat's here. Let's see. Come here. You want to say hi to everybody? Come on. Jump up here. He's being shy. So anyway, Saturday, I just wanted to briefly talk about printing out on Saturday. You guys are going to love this. This is going to be so much fun. I'll be able to talk about the negatives a little bit. Each one of them have their own stories. They're the 6x6 or 15 centimeter wet collodion negatives. Project that I did on the massacre sites here in Colorado. I concentrated on two of them, mainly Sand Creek and the Battle of Beecher Island that's out here on the Eastern Plains. And very sad stories, very stuff that people don't want to talk about. That's what I tend to want to talk about. It's all the stuff people don't want to talk about. So you'll see those Saturday. I'm going to make 4 prints. 2 of them are gone right now, I think. I'm going to send out the next 4 books that go out. I'm going to slip these in the books that go out. I think one's going to Poland, and I can't remember where the other one is right now. My Skype name is Quinn Jacobson, QUINNJACOB. There it is. Look at that. I love it. Okay, who is this?
Hey, Quinn, this is Pat Doyle.
Pat, brother, man, that's awesome. This is great, isn't it?
Yeah, this works really well.
So now you guys get to hear Pat. We can have a conversation. So anybody that can call in, it's not just this kind of text thing. We can go deeper into the conversations, and I love this. So how's the weather in Texas, Pat?
It's a little chilly and rainy today.
Okay, well, yeah, good. It was beautiful and sunny here today, but cool. We had some snow last night. My wife and I just got back from our little walk. We go for a walk every day, just love to soak that sun up. So this is really cool. I just had to come down to the studio and try this because I knew somebody would grab Skype and call in on this, and I love this. This is great. What do you think? Oh, and I even get video. Look at you. There you are.
Yeah.
Good to see you, man.
But I don't see you in Skype though.
Oh, yeah, it's probably because I've got my feed through YouTube now, so I'm using OBS through YouTube. This is awesome. I love it. I love this. This is wonderful. This is great.
So we'll have to pull up Windows side by side to have.
That's what I have right now. Yeah, that's what I have right now. So I can see you, and I can see my OBS feed on YouTube. This is wonderful. Yeah, success. I love when technology works well. So how's the fixer working out for you? Have you tried it yet?
It is amazing. What a difference.
Yeah, right? I
mean, night and day.
Okay, explain. Give us a little feedback on it. He just got some cyanide for fix.
Yeah. Well, sodium thiosulfate, number one, takes so long.
Yep.
And the plates that I made, I'm new at Collodion and just starting out, and the plates that I made with thiosulfate tended to be kind of, I guess, dull.
Yeah.
Is a way I describe
it. That's a good word for it. Yep.
Yeah.
Kind of lackluster, kind of low contrast. Yeah.
Yeah, the first plate I made with KCN just, I mean, of course, it fixes immediately.
Yeah.
And so much brighter.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Incredible.
Yeah, you get such a pop and a clean snap. And you know what? Even the technical side of it, check it out. So when we fix, what we're doing is we're removing all the unexposed silver from the plate. So the faster and the more efficient you can do that, the archivability of your plate goes way up, right? So the longer it takes, nothing wrong with sodium thiosulfate, nothing wrong with ammonium thiosulfate, but once you use KCN and you go that route, you're not only getting a snappier, better color, but a much more, in the archival sense, a much better plate that way. So you're winning all the way around. And then let's add one more cherry on the top. Short wash times. So if you're in the field, it's just wonderful. That's good to hear. I'm glad you like it, and I'm glad it worked out. Yeah. And it was so convenient for Pat. I guess you worked for or retired from or something, FedEx, and he sent me a label up here. I threw it on a box and dropped it off over at the store. It was awesome. So it worked out really well. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
So yeah, good. So I'm wondering, for these other folks in here, how is? Can you hear Pat? Can everybody hear Pat okay in here? I think you can. I don't know. Yeah, we've got eight viewers in here, so I'm sure. I know this is just impromptu, and people are still at work, or Europeans are in bed, and all that kind of stuff. So I get a lot of Europeans. So they're it's just wonderful. I love to see my brothers and sisters across the pond. I spent some time over there with them, and I really enjoyed my time in Europe. So. I don't know where April. I thought April is April from. I remember April. Tell us where you're from. Are you from Georgia, Virginia? I can't remember. Somewhere back there, maybe. But I think mostly Americans in here right now. I know G. McGee is. I want to say Kentucky, but I'm not sure. But everybody's got their own little thing going. So that's great. I'm glad you called in, Pat. That's wonderful to have somebody in on this. That's what I wanted to see. And his audio is a little low. That's okay. Good to know.
Audio's a little low. Okay.
Okay. How about that, G. McGee? Let's see it. Oh, Tennessee. I was close, April. I was close. Thanks. You got how's Pat's audio now? Pat, go ahead and give us a little sing happy birthday or something.
Yeah. You don't want to hear me sing.
Okay, that's good. Kentucky for G. McGee. Yeah. I think your audio is good. I cranked you up a little bit. How's that audio on Pat now, guys?
Does it seem okay?
I think so.
Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. Better. Okay, good. So
okay, good.
This is a great technical exercise for me for Saturday, so I don't have to worry about this because I'm going to have my mind on other things. And if people want to download Skype and call in and spend a few minutes, and because basically what we're going to do is I'm going to come out here, I'm going to pour some paper. I'm going to use the fine art stuff, and I'll show you that Saturday. I've got some cut up here on my shelf. I'm going to fold and pour the paper in there, hang it. And then we'll sit here and ask and answer questions, have little conversations, and that way I know people can hear the people calling in, and that'll be great. I'm excited to kind of play this back and see how it goes, so I'll know where to set everybody's volume, and that's great. I know Pat can get in, and that's worth the test alone. So if anybody else
to encourage others, I'll just say that I did not have Skype on my laptop, and just after you went live, I downloaded
awesome.
It and called you. So super easy.
That's great. Good to know. Yeah, that I know people get discouraged and say, "Oh God, I don't want to download software and create an account and blah 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 and all that." But it's super simple, and Skype's a good program. I've used that quite a bit. I really miss the Google Hangouts. I did the Google Hangout show for a long time. You could have 10 people in here with their live video feed. People could take the screen, share the screen, show the work, all that stuff. And I haven't seen a good solution for that now. So I'm not that I'm totally up on the tech stuff. I stay busy with some other things, but I haven't seen a good alternative for that. So, but I love this. This is great. It's kind of like I listen to my podcasts at night. So I listen to, I have a little UFO show I listen to, and people call in, and I love all that stuff. So I kind of like that. People calling in. It's more interactive. It's not just a monologue. I don't like to be such a monologue, but I get used to it, I guess. So that's all I wanted to do. I'll talk a little more about the Tetanol on Saturday when we use it, and I'll talk about how effective it is. And this, people always ask me, how far will $100? That was a little over $100 to get it shipped over here and buy it. How far will a liter go? I can do about 60 to 70 8x10 size prints with that. So I can do over 100 small prints with that if I'm really conservative. And I only do a kind of a chocolate brown. You'll see it on Saturday. I go for this really beautiful, it's hard to describe. You'll see it. It's a nice warm color. It's a very antique looking color, but it's robust and strong. And you can reuse this. This exhausts just like Fix. So you pour it out. You don't want to oxidize it much. I kind of keep it in separate containers. I have the used stuff and the new stuff, and I just use it until it's exhausted. And it gets slow at the end. But this Saturday we'll do 2 or 3 minutes in the toner. They'll be smack beautiful prints. So I'm excited to see that. All right, guys, that's all I had. I'm going to let you go. I know, just a quick jump in and say hi, but thanks for calling in, Pat. I encourage everybody, if you watch this video, I'll post it around. If you watch this video, like Pat just said, download Skype. It's easy, get it, and you can call in and ask any questions. I'll have kind of an open session on Saturday just for fun. We'll go a little bit longer. If people have time, I'm going to go a little bit longer because I am going to do those prints. The prints go quite fast. You saw that. You pour the paper, hang it, 5 or 10 minutes. It's perfectly dry with collodion chloride. On my Ryonet, I'm not going to do the sun. I'm going to do the Ryonet. On my Ryonet, it'll be about 4 to 6 minutes per print. Wash them, tone them, and hang them up to dry, and they're finished. So you'll see all that. You'll see what the negatives don't look like much when you're looking at negative. I personally love the wet collodion negatives, but once you print them, they absolutely come alive. They're amazing. You'll just absolutely fall in love with it. And like I said last Saturday, I encourage people to start with this wet collodion or the collodion chloride prints because it's easy. Once you make that emulsion and you get that down, it's plug and play. Pour your paper and hang it. Pour your paper and hang it. Print, tone, wash. You can really do some nice stuff. I've done a lot of my ghost dance work in it. So,
did you have an opportunity, Quinn, to try your UPO?
I have not tried that. You know what? I need to set that out because I will set that out right now after we get off the call. Let me go grab that. I want to show people what that is. You're right about that, Pat.
Yeah.
I have it right here. I think, or don't I? Did I lie about it? No, I have some. It's just not in the case. So yes, that's an interesting idea actually. So what is Yupo or Yupo, however you want to say it? You can see this is plastic paper. I've used this for carbon, right? Carbon and oil. I pour it and I wash it off. This is a carbon tissue. So what it is, it's just a heavy plastic paper. You know what? I've got I've got 8 or 10 sheets of this here. You can Google this, YUPO. Plastic, hardcore. I'm worried about the solvents melting it, but you know what? I'm willing to pour some collodion chloride on this and see what happens. That's a good point. I will leave this right over here. Thank you for reminding me about that. That's a very good point. I'm excited to try that. Yeah, somebody mentioned that in the comments, didn't they? And I was like, no, I have not tried that. You can see all my carbon tissues that I do have. I love half plate. I love half plate and whole plate. That's what I work with a lot. And then the big camera over there. But yeah, if the solvents, especially the ether, not so much the alcohol, a little bit of the alcohol, but if the solvents do not melt that plastic, we'd be in good shape for collodion chloride prints with that. Because once that evaporates, we're good to go. Somebody's messaging me now, but So yeah, thanks for reminding me about that. That's a good idea because I don't think anybody's ever tried collodion chloride on Yupo paper yet. So we'll try it out Saturday. How about that?
Great.
Experiment. All right, guys. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Sure.
I'll see you Saturday. Have a great evening, afternoon, morning, wherever you're watching this. Grab Skype and come on in just like Pat just did. And come on in and ask some questions.
Okay.
Ciao.
Ciao. See you Saturday.
Okay. Thanks, Pat. Bye-bye. That was awesome. That was really